All right, lesson 4-12, multi-step multiplication number stories. So we've talked about number stories before. We've talked about multiplication. We've even talked about multi-step problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work all that together with the added additional estimation skill that we've learned in the past. We're going to use those right now to answer these questions. So in this lesson, we're going to solve multi-step multiplication problems and use estimates to assess the reasonableness of our answer. Okay, so a multi-step multiplication problem is just what it says. It's a multiplication problem that involves multiple steps to solve it. Okay, so there's not really much to go into besides actually going into the problem and showing step by step of how I would figure out a problem using multiplication, estimation, and trying to figure out the reasonableness of an answer. All right, so in our workbook, what we have is we have this problem 1. So in your workbook, you're going to have 1 through 4 problems. So 2 on the first page, 2 on the second page, and then your math boxes. We're going to look at problem 1. We're going to go through problem 1 step by step, and then you'll be responsible for numbers 2, 3, and 4. Okay? All right. So we need to write estimates and numbers models for each problem. Then we solve. All right. So number 1. Danielle and Hector are selling raffle tickets to raise money for the school band. Danielle sells 5 tickets per day for 4 weeks straight. Then she sells 4 tickets per day for 1 week. How many tickets does Hector need to sell if he wants to sell more tickets than Danielle? All right. So what we need to look at is first we have to estimate. Now, I could go through, find my actual answer, boom, done. All right. But what I want to do right now is I want to estimate how many tickets for the 4 weeks and then for the 1 week. And then write that on my estimate line. Okay, so 5 tickets per day. All right, okay, that's great. If there's 7 days, okay, in a week. Okay, we're going to use the 7 days, not the 5 days. Okay, so I have 7 days in a week. So 7 times 5, that's 35. Let's round that up. Let's round that 35 because I have 7 days, 5 tickets a day. Let's round that 35 to 40. Okay, so I'm going to say 40 times what? How many weeks? 4 weeks equals what? 160. Okay, so that's 160 tickets for those 4 weeks. Now, I have 160. Okay, now I have 4 tickets per day. So 4 times 7, that's 28. 28 rounded up is 30. Okay, so 160 plus the extra 30 for this 1 week equals roughly 190 tickets. Okay. Now, if you're not sure how I went and got that, go back and double check, okay, in this video, because what I did first was I knew that there was 5 tickets per day, and 5 times 7 is 35. But I'm estimating right now. I don't want exact answers. So I would round 35 up to 40 because 5 tells that 3 to go up to a 4. 5 becomes a 0. So I did 40 times how many weeks? 4 weeks. That got me 160 tickets. Then I took my 160 tickets that I earned, and I'm going to add how many tickets I got in this week, roughly, I'm estimating. So if there's 4 tickets per day, and there's 7 days in the week, 7 times 4 is 28, but I don't want exact, I want to estimate. So the 8 tells that 2, go on up, and the 8 becomes a 0, so that would be 30. So I add 30 to that and got roughly 190 tickets. So that's like the roughly about estimate. 190 tickets. Okay. So now I need to show a number model with my unknowns. This is the actual answer. Okay, so this is actual. All right, this is estimate, actual. So I'm going to take 5 tickets. Okay, so I have 5 tickets times how many days are there in a week? 7. Okay, so I've got 5 times 7. And I'm going to multiply how many weeks was that? 4 weeks. All right, that equals something. We're going to put B here because I don't know what it is. And I don't want to put an X because I don't want it to be like multiply sign. Equals B. Okay, so I'm going to put a line there. We're done with this section. Now I want to take 4 times 7 because I have 4 tickets in 1 week. Okay, multiplied by 1 equals, okay, let's call this one C. Okay, so I'm going to take my answer for B. So B equals, what does B equal? 5 times 7 is 35 times 4. Let's do 35 times 4. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 3 is 12. Add 2 more. 140. So B is 140. Okay. Then I'm trying to see what would make it easiest. B, C. C is 4 times 7 is 28. So if I add 28 here, because if I multiply it by 1, it's going to be the same. So 140 plus 28 equals 168. So my answer would be 168 because it asked me, I need more than 168. I need more than 168 tickets. Okay. Does your answer make sense? So in this, I would say yes. Okay. And I'm not going to write all of this out, but I'm going to write yes because if I rounded up my tickets per each week from 35 to 40 and 28 to 30, okay, I need to make sure that there was more tickets when I actually found my actual answer. So my estimate is actually going to be higher than my actual answer because when I rounded up each time. So my estimate answer is going to be more than what my actual answer is. And I would rather have, in this case, more than not enough. Okay. So that's how I would figure out this problem. Again, it's a multi-step multiplication problem, okay, with number stories. So you got to go step by step. And you kind of have to know some background information. So in this case, I had to know how many days are there in a week. How do I round a 2-digit number? Okay. How do I multiply? So I have to know all this information in order to answer this problem accurately. Okay. So go through number 2, 3, 4, and then do math boxes. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher, and they should be able to help you. Okay. Good luck. Talk to you later. Bye.